Sahaja Yoga is first to start your germination. Then it grows. In that growth, you have to become a wider personality and a wider personality. With the marriage, you become even a better person and you develop a better personality. Now, why marriage is necessary for Sahaja Yogis? First and foremost thing, it is the most normal thing to do, is to marry. God has given you this desire to be married for some purpose. But the same desire, if you do not use it for the purpose it is given, it can become a perversion, can become a nasty thing. It can be very detrimental to your growth. So one should understand this desire within us to have a marriage. Marriage means wife who is a part and parcel of your being. A wife on whom you can depend. She's your mother, she's your sister, she's your child, she's everything. You can share all your feelings with your wife. So it is important that the wife should be such that she should understand that this is the need of a marriage. Now in Sahaja Yoga, as you have seen, all of you have problems either of the left or the right. Now, when these marriages will take place, mostly spontaneously, it will happen by the nature's plan itself, that you will marry a person who is a complementary personality to you. Because supposing you are a left-sided person, and if you have a person who has a left side which is very strong, it will compensate. And that's how you'll make a good marriage. But for that, one thing is very important, that you must share. You must share life, every bit of it, every moment of it. If you do not know how to share life, it's going to be very, very difficult. When it comes to love, how do we express our love? By sharing all our joys, all our pains, all our problems. But in Sahaja Yoga, it's little more, I think quite a lot more, much more. Here you have to share the community. The marriage is not for individuals in Sahaja Yoga, not at all. If anybody has this feeling that the marriage is between two persons in Sahaja Yoga, is a wrong thing. It is two community, it can be two nations, it can be completely two universes. So it is not to be enjoyed between yourself. If you are good husband-wife to each other, it's not sufficient in Sahaja Yoga. That love should be enjoyed by everyone else in the society, in the community. If you cannot do that, then you have not achieved Sahaja Yoga marriage. It's just an ordinary marriage as people have. It's just nothing special about it. Such marriage should be able to give chances for very great souls to come on this earth. A person who is married in Sahaja Yoga, who are Sahaja Yogis, who are sharing their love equally with the Sahaja Yogi yogis and the society that is Sahaja Yoga, then only great people will be born. I would say Bhagwan has done that. Bhagwan and Mandy, they have done it. It's something surprising. You see, they were engaged before marriage. They were married before Sahaja Yoga. They were married after realization. And I don't know how it has clicked in their life that they really share companionship with other Sahaja Yogis. Whenever he writes to me, he always writes about other Sahaja Yogis. He'll ask about every one of them. How are they? What are their problems? Unless and until it happens, the marriage has no meaning in Sahaja Yoga. At all no meaning. So first test of a Sahajogi marriage is that how much you have been able to share by this marriage other people. Now for example, in a normal marriage, a man is the person who is the head of the family, as you say. Now, he has to be the head. The man has to be head for certain reasons. There is nothing wrong in man becoming the head. It's all right you become the heart. Heart is more important than head is. Perhaps we do not realize that, how heart is important. You see, even if the head fails, the heart can go on. We can go on always up till the heart is going on. But if the heart fails, the head fails too. So you are the heart as a woman, and he is the head of the family. Let him have that feeling that he is the head. It's a feeling, just a feeling. Like the head always feels that he decides. But it's the brain that also knows that it's the heart one has to cater for. It's the heart which is all pervading, which is the real source of everything. So the woman's position, if she understands how important it is, she would never feel let down or dominated if she knows she's the heart. I think this is the point people, women especially in the West, have lost and have forgotten and have not realized. If they had realized this point, there would have been much less problem. You see, it is not the way people think they control others or dominate others or sort of try to suppress them. It is not that way. It is the heart which really governs everything. Heart rules out everything else. It is heart which has got the power to envelop the brain, to soothe it. Brain is a headache, It works like mad. But heart is the one which can really cover the whole body with its love and can soothe it, can give it joy and happiness. It is the heart which contains the spirit. So heart is a very important thing, which is the power of the body. Like ultimately you have to become the spirit which is in the heart. But we must know that somebody is on the left, one is on the right. The left has to be on the left. Supposing the left wheel starts going to the right, we'll have only one wheel left. What are we going to do about it? We are all going on the same way. There are no two ways about it. There are two wheels needed to give it a balance. But we are going on the same way. These people don't realize. They think one wheel has to go on the right, another has to turn to the left. So imagine what will be the condition of such a family. We are going on the same way. Only understanding is needed. That one has to live with the powers of heart and another has to live with the powers of rationality, of understanding. Now, when it comes to rationality, ultimately it will turn to heart. Because it reaches a point when it does not know, then it comes to heart. Once women realize this, that they have this within themselves, but you must nurture your power of heart. This balance has been created long time back. Very long time back. So even when Radha Krishna existed, Radha was the power and Krishna was the one who was expressing. This is the, as you say, the potential and the kinetic. And people only know about Krishna, but Radha was the power. When he had to kill Kamsa, he had to ask Radha to do it. It was she who did everything. She had to dance. And he pressed her feet. He said, now you must be tired. I said, why did you dance? Because without her dancing, things could not work out. So, it is so interdependent. It is so interdependent. As you cannot have a wick and you cannot have the light. You cannot have these two things separate. If you can understand that, then this balance is completely harmonious. It is between God and His power. Absolutely one. Can't imagine how it is one with God and His power. His power, His desire is the same as God. There's no difference at all. But in human beings, you are disintegrated people. Your desire is different. Your thinking is different. Your asking is different. Everything is so disintegrated. That's why you cannot understand. That's why marriages are also disintegrated. The complete integration is the intermingling. If the wife has to work, one need not work. If the man has to work, doesn't worry. As long as there is complete understanding of integration, of balance within you. So everything has two sides, as you can see clearly. If it is done in love, it's perfect. But if it is done in domination, it's nonsensical. Why dominate? I don't understand the word domination. When there are two wheels, do they dominate each other? Can they? If one dominates, say one becomes bigger than the other, it will go round and round, won't it? There's no question of domination in this, but it's question of integration and understanding and complete cooperation within themselves, which must permeate into the society, into the family. The marriages which are not helpful to the society are of no use. They are just a waste. Just a waste, you see. We have so many marriages like this. People get married, live well, happily among themselves and finish up. These are the marriages which are going to change the society. With their joy, happiness, make a home where everybody is expected, look after them, do for others. You see, there are many people who think that nobody is doing anything for us. What have you done for others? What have you done? Have you done anything for them? This, once you start deciding and understanding, it would be very good. Now, one can feel that this is domination if they do not see the love behind it, the beauty behind it, the compassion behind it. So, never to feel that anybody dominates is the best way. You see, how can you be dominated? You are the spirit. Your ego can be hurt. You are the spirit. It cannot be dominated. But are you the spirit? Are you feeling your spirit? If you are feeling your spirit, you can never be dominated. No one can dominate. But if you feel that way all the time, that you are dominated, you'll become a very, very nervous person. You can be a horrible person. You cannot face people. So it is time that you realize you are a spirit and your husband is also a spirit. Or if you are the husband, you must know the wife is also a spirit. And a mutual respect must grow in that level because both of you are saints. You are Sahaja Yogis. You must respect each other because you are Sahaja Yogis. Everybody respects you because you are Sahaja Yogis who have not achieved realization. Oh, they are realized souls. You just think when you were not realized, if somebody had told you that he is a realized soul, how you would have felt about that person. You are not conscious of that, but you should be conscious. By that you should not become vain, but you must respect others, those who are real. They are realized souls. They are the children of your mother. When talking to each other, you have to understand that, more so when you are husband and wife. The whole understanding that you had so far of husband and wife must be given up. It is, I think, is a contract, sort of a marriage. In the marriage you see how much he dominates, what are his powers, what are my powers, how much money I get, how much he gets, where is the money kept, what's all that. You see, it will only happen when you do not trust each other. But go on trusting more and more. There should be a competition in loving. There should be competition in trusting, in being honest, in being kind, in being in service. Let there be a competition like that. And then you will achieve results. The competition should be on the other side. Instead of dominating, instead of being afraid, instead of sharing all nonsense.